Hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Have a seat and relax. Let's have a chat. So, you've been feeling stressed or anxious? Feels like you're struggling with direction on how to proceed? I've been there. There have been seasons in my life where I've questioned what my next step should be, or how I got here, or where I was headed next. I found that I've often had to lean on one or all of these 5 mindset principles I'm about to share that have carried me through those confusing times and helped me refocus on what's important to make it through those uncertain times. So let's get into it. Rule number 1. Keep one foot in front of the other. I call it the light at the end of the tunnel approach. If I can keep one foot moving, even slowly, I'm still making progress. It might not look like success from the outside because you haven't reached your destination, but it's the momentum that matters. That's what will get you there. You must keep moving. Think of it like driving through fog. You don't need to see the whole road, just the next few meters your headlights reveal. That's enough to keep you safe, enough to keep you moving forward. When I've been stuck in confusion or fear, I tell myself, I don't need the full map, I just need the next step. The next step might be as simple as sending an email or making that call, reaching out for advice, or just choosing not to quit today. Keep moving towards your goal. Just don't stop, and you'll find that you're slowly walking your way out of uncertainty. Rule number 2, don't feed the darkness in your mind. When things fall apart or seem to stand still, your thoughts can turn on you. Doubt can creep in, and you can start telling yourself stories that aren't even true. I should give up. It's too late. I'm not good enough. Well, I've learned those thoughts are noise, but if left to linger, they'll grow louder and darker. So I practice positive mental discipline instead. Every day I check in with myself and I ask, what am I giving my energy to? If it's negative, I reframe it. I should give up becomes, if I can just stay consistent, I'll give myself a chance. It's too late becomes, I'm the youngest I'll ever be, so there's no better time to start. I'm not good enough becomes, how can I get just 1% better today? It's not about pretending life is good when it's not. It's about protecting your mind from becoming your own worst enemy. Remind yourself that the world outside of you is allowed to be chaotic. Why? Because it is out of your control. But the world inside of you, that must stay still, because it is in your control. Meditation and prayer have been my tools for that stillness. They remind me that even when everything outside of me is shifting, I can still choose peace inside of me. I implore you to spend 15 to 20 minutes a day to find that stillness that works for you. You may find the stillness in nature, or in the solace of animals, or through activities like cleaning or cooking. It is important to find stillness within. It is in these moments that you protect your mind from going dark, and you learn to reframe your thoughts. When you learn not to feed into the darkness, you start to see the light, even in the smallest of cracks, and that keeps you in the game. Rule number 3, pain adds color. There is no life without pain. I stopped trying to fight or avoid that truth a long time ago. Life doesn't owe us any comfort. It's totally okay that you're going through a painful moment now. Don't run from it. Accept it, and look at what you can learn from its presence, because the pain will pass, and you want to have picked up the lessons from it before it does. And besides, pain only makes joy that much sweeter when it inevitably comes. When I look back at the hardest seasons of my life, I can see now that those were the chapters that built my resilience, shaped my faith, and sharpened my focus. You won't learn strength and comfort, or patience when everything is going your way, or faith if you've never had to trust. So now, when I hit painful moments, I remind myself, this is just one piece of my story, not all of it. Remember that. You can learn from pain, grow through it, and move forward carrying its lessons. Pain only makes you wiser. Rule number 4, celebrate the small wins. One of the easiest ways to lose motivation is to ignore your progress. When you only celebrate the big milestones, life starts to feel like one long grind. I used to chase the big moments, the big deal, the big breakthrough, but I learned that the journey to the big success is made up of a trail of small wins along the way. The conversation you had that took courage, the morning you got out of bed when you didn't want to, the time you stayed consistent when no one noticed. Those moments matter, and they deserve celebration too. When I celebrate small wins, it reminds me that I'm still on the path. Each one is like a mile marker on a long road. Progress isn't entirely about where you end up. It's about staying aware enough to notice the journey along the way. So if you're in the middle of something uncertain right now, pause and ask, have I celebrated any of my small wins? What have I not appreciated or acknowledged as a win lately? Sometimes that small recognition is all you need to realize you're on the path and to keep going. Rule number 5, stay flexible. Detours are still progress. Life rarely goes according to plan. That timeline you imagine in your head, someone saying something you didn't expect, it almost never unfolds the way you want it to. And just because it hasn't, that's not failure, it's just reality. I've learned to stay flexible with my plans. It has allowed me to stay mentally prepared for any surprises that came my way. Some may think that flexibility is giving up on your vision. I say it's staying open to how the road ahead unfolds. You might have a destination in mind, but life might take you on a detour that's longer. But that long route might actually be the most important part of your story. I've had dreams that didn't happen on time, doors that closed right before I walked through them. I've had to walk down a path that was unrecognizable and unexpected. And every time I thought I was off track. But in hindsight, those moments redirected me towards something better. As long as you're moving forward, leaning on your instincts and staying intentional, you're making progress, even if the route changes, even if it takes longer than you thought. It's important not to confuse delay with denial. Sometimes the detour is the direction. Stay flexible, keep moving, and keep learning. That's it. Those are my 5 mindset shifts that have carried me through those multiple dark moments in my life and into the light at the end of the tunnel. I invite you to practice these 5 tools. Write them down and incorporate them into your life. If some of these tactics feel strange to you, that's okay. The key is to use them as often as you can until it becomes second nature. Thanks for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Let me know if you've used some of these or all of these mindsets or any others and how they've worked out for you. And you're more than welcome to come back for more chats like this in the future. Until we meet again, stay positive.